Oh, really, watermelon? So if you keep the scones colder, you'll get more rise out of them? I didn't know that. That kind of makes sense, though. Wait, it was FCB's gifted sub that got you here, Oak Oak? And then, yeah, indirectly got to know Lauren. Aww. Okay, and then once we get this flattened in here, we're going to just grab a spray, a non-stick spray. And that way the coffee cake will come out really nice and easily later. Stay. Are we gonna make a coffee? I mean, I can. Okay, Sam's gonna make coffee. I'll keep baking. Tea is coming soon, it's true. Which we'll do some polls. I don't know. You don't do what I did, watermelon, and you find you end up with like derpy corners. So that's how to not get derpy corners. It's just to cut them on that angle like that, and then as soon as you put everything in, it'll push everything to the corner and it'll be really nice and perfect. How do you bake coffee? I wouldn't bake the coffee. I would just make it in the coffee machine. Okay, next one. While we're waiting, going over this next recipe. Our pan is prepped. We have kind of two things to make for this. So a cinnamon crumb mixture that goes on top before we bake it, and then the cake itself. Does this cake get mixed in a mixer at all? It just says in a large bowl. Okay, using a handheld or stand mixer, beat the butter and stuff. So you gotta get our mixer set up for this, but that's okay. Start with the wet in the mixer, and then we add the dries to it. So simple. I will grab the sour cream out just so it can warm up a bit. Do we have a recipe for coffee cake? Yeah. Thanks, Annie. There's all the recipes that we're making on stream today. Guys, I haven't checked the sour cream since we left. That can go one of two ways. It's perfect still. Haha. Can go one of two ways always. FCB, thank you for gifting the tier 1 sub to Kitty Dragon 88. And welcome to the kitchen crew. Okay, so first things first. Get the mixer and then all the other ingredients out. Which most of them we already have out from our previous thing we just made. Boom. We're building up the kitchen crew. This goes there. The colder your scone and biscuit dough is before putting it in the oven, the more fluffy it is because the butter's colder, and so then it steams up more. This all makes sense. Where's the beaters though? Are they hiding in there? They are hiding in there. Very sneaky. You want to refrigerate the dough first. I would say that's like a good option. I didn't even read the recipe whether she said to or not. I just always like to. Me reading the recipe? Who would do that? Choco croissants? Are those chocolate croissants from Germany? So flour, baking powder, soda, salt. We have that over here already. We need a brown sugar for, I think, the topping. I got the cinnamon over here. Wait, we're doubling it up, right? So I need 4 eggs. Easy mode. Get the chocolate out of here. So we're starting with the butter and sugar for the cake. We need 1 cup of unsalted butter softened to room temperature. We'll just switch this currently while I cut up the butter and get it going. We'll use the not as fancy butter. Oh no, what the heck? This little container got opened up. Are you talking to me, Sam? Are you talking to me? Okay. The boys are watching Wildlife Planet show in the background. It's good entertainment. No, you're right, girls. And hi, how have you been? Welcome. So 1 cup of butter softened. And we'll get our sugar mixing up. Away we go. What are my thoughts of using a full-fat Greek yogurt in place of sour cream? Yes, that is a great other option. Honestly, that's what I would do if I didn't have yogurt. That was my backup plan, just in case the sour cream wasn't good today. So yeah, if that's what you have around, by all means, you can switch that out. I'm gonna do like 30 seconds in the microwave. We don't want it melted, just softened. See, we're not the only ones that do it. And then 1.5 cups of sugar. How is this? Oh yeah. Okay, we're perfect. Wait, you're in Iceland? Very cool. Local time here, it is 12:57 p.m. Grabbing another spatula. That's about the most amount of melting you want for the butter. Don't worry though, it didn't all melt. So it will reconstitute back together. Close though. Close to taking it too far. Leave that there. Here's our first cup of sugar. And 1 more 1/2 cup. Then we're gonna cream that together. Oh, it's good, watermelon. I think we've made it before on stream already. It's a really good one. I mean, all of her recipes are always good. And then next after this, we'll add our eggs, and I need to grab some vanilla. Get the vanilla. Where did I even put the vanilla? There it is, hiding. What's the menu, Bossman? Here's the menu for the day. We're on baking item number 2. You missed the incarcer, Manny. Well, here it is. Turn it up more. Turn that down a touch. It's looking nice and creamy. I'm just gonna scrape the sides once before we add anything else. Morning, Samovar. How's the truck coming along? That's a great question. It's still in the same state that it was last time you were here. But don't worry, it's still existing, and their dream will come to life when it is the time. It's okay though. Don't worry about asking. I like when you guys ask about it. Makes me more excited. And yes, well, it's not like a dual stand mixer. It's called an incarcerum mixer, watermelon. And like this spins, or the bowl spins. It's amazing. Okay, so scrape it down one more time. So the butter is whipped and the sugar is still like a little bit gritty, but we're going to add vanilla and eggs next, and that should get the rest of the sugar mixed in. Bless you, Sam. So a teaspoon of vanilla. Nice, Annie. I'm just trying to open the vanilla container. Sometimes it gets stuck. It's a great feeling when you start to pay off your debt. It's like there's no point of going more into debt for something, right? Might as well pay some other things off first and then start your next project. Yeah, honestly, right? This mixer is like almost designed for streamers. So next we're gonna do 4 eggs. And then how does that actually looks better with less light? We're using like all of the appliances today on stream too. Even the robot coop. So now we're gonna mix that in. The eggs were a little bit cold, so it might take a few moments to get this nice and smooth. Beautiful. Yeah, you will get good at those like certain small things, Kitty Dragon, like cracking an egg and stuff. Just the more that you do it. Like working in restaurants for 13 years straight, Like if you ever work breakfast, or I was a pastry chef once upon a time, you get used to cracking a lot of eggs quickly. And that's like with anything in life though, right? The more you do it, the better you are at it. So we're gonna mix this until it's all one smooth, emulsified looking mixture. Awesome. Oh yeah, so I used a KitchenAid before, but then we used this, and we found that the Incarcerum worked just way better. And hi, Ampersand! Guys, this stream today is for Ampersand. Thank you for requesting all of this goodness for us. Okay, next one going in. We're gonna beat in the sour cream. And it's gonna be lumpy, it says. And then we're gonna add in all of the dry stuff. And then lastly, some milk. Okay, so sour cream. We need 1 cup. Full fat. I heckin' love sour cream. Right, Wayne? The amount of times the guys have seen me at work eat a snack bowl of roasted potatoes with sour cream. It's only the best combo. One cup. Sour cream seriously makes like some of the best cakes though. If you guys have never tried it, you really do have to. Or like we were talking about earlier, yogurt works. Yogurt is okay. This is for you. Sam already had his berries this morning. Guys, we gave the roommate the extra strawberries that we couldn't fit in the scones. So this cake is similar to how we mix the scones though at the end, is you really don't want to over mix it either, because it will end up tough and a little bit more dry than what you would want. That was actually so good, that combo. Sour cream and sugar and butter, yum. So it says mix that in a bit. It'll get kind of lumpy or so. Then we'll scrape down the sides. Add the dry ingredient. Yeah, watermelon. Isn't this the greatest ever? You're welcome. Our weather like? Can someone do exclamation mark space Edmonton? See what our weather is like here. Looks like we're getting some storm building up. 18 only. Yesterday it was like 28, pretty sure at this time. Gross. So we need 2 2/3 cups of all-purpose flour. What a funny amount. Two and 2/3 cups. That really filled it up. Next one, baking powder and soda. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Bob. How are you? My friend, 23 months in a row, dude. What about homemade creme fraiche? Shh, we did that last time. I opted for untraditional scones today because the last afternoon tea we did on stream, I think it was last summer, we did the traditional way. So we went fruit and tasty bits inside instead. Wait, Connor, you're coming to Alberta in July for your cousin's wedding? Come and visit. Do we really cook with cannabis? I have before. We don't do it often, that's for sure. Okay, next one. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then half a teaspoon of salt. Never forget the salt in your cake.